Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about to get started. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Kyle Bradish.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quips it to Mountcastle. Lindor retired. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one almost hit him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That is the
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And he hits a ground ball right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. And the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill, Sean Manaea. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And forget it. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Swings through that.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
Rutschman.
The other way, reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Warning track, roll, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Bradish back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A towering shot to center. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Rutschman calls it in, and there's 1 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Henderson makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Taylor.
Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy. And the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the 3rd time a charm, Boo?
I don't know. They certainly hope so. But goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter.
Here is Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
And there's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. And we're back. Leading off, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Bradish goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And the first offering is not close. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
No
right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. They get the out on Soto. Here's Pete Alonso.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game.
O'Neill.
That's hard hit on the line. Siri right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Quips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one.
Jose Siri.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 is the count.
1 down, base is empty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little
1 ball,
bit.
2 strikes the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. That one's
Ball
upstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
3-0.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Cowser makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive.
He's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mountcastle.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Bradish back to work. That one hammered center field. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 to Taylor.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser on the run towards the line. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
And the slider just misses.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Juan Soto now. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lindor zipping around third. The relay throw. Close play, but in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Soto on third with 2 out. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Now here is Mark Vientos. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Next offering misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super clean.
Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore. Jordan Westburg.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Vientos whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Sanchez.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3. Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. Struck out swinging his first time. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Yeah. Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 65, Gregory.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Line drive and lines out to third. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
2-2 to count.
And that one hammered, going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
On the ground. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Tyler O'Neill. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hit in the air, right field. Taylor. He's got it, and there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out to short. Over to first. Rutschman retired. And that is the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. In the dirt, 1-0.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches. And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there and gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Alonso digs in now.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 39, Andrew Kittredge.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Just missed. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. That's to third, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball one. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
Just missed.
Outside.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor tosses to first. One up, one down. So next to hit from Baltimore, Colton Cowser, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses the sweeper.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Kittredge back to work. Siri checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. That one pushed foul. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Starling Marte.
The left fielder, Marte.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand.
Westburg to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Now pitching for
Daniel Nunez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's outside. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The designated hitter, number 99.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Pinch hitting for the Orioles, number 32, Ryan O'Hearn.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit
Yeah,
here
2
late.
balls, 1 strike.
Ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And this place is rocking. It's 5-4. 1 out, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base hit right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a chance to maybe
left
get
field.
creative on offense with good speed. On first.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, he jumped the gun for second, and he's out at first. He can't get back. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you.
We go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Kittredge goes 6'1", 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mauricio.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. In the air, right field. Cowser under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third.
Now batting.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range. And
out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. In comes the runner from third.
got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. And the slider just misses.
Boog, and the one thing about that is Speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Struck him out looking. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses. And the count is even 2-2. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Bottom of the ninth, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hit, Ryan Mountcastle.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cowser swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the tying run at second. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Minaya with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them potential papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body